Clean drinking and cooking water is something that's important to everybody's survival. No matter where you live, what kind of lifestyle you live, in a house or on the road or wherever you may be. And so I'm going to just talk about what I use living on the road for clean drinking water, as well as a new product that I just picked up to kind of add to what I already have. First of all, I have no problem getting tap water or city water when possible, filling up my water tanks and whatever containers I have. I don't really like getting the bottled water from the stores, especially the single-use bottles. It's just a kind of a not good for our environment, and so I'd prefer not to. And if you're out in the campgrounds, out hiking, that's one of the things you'll see a lot of, is just those plastic bottles on the ground or in the garbage cans that people just use once and then toss out. So I try to avoid those. I fill up 5-gallon buckets, or not buckets, but bottles usually, and even larger if I'm going out for an extended period of time. Now, if I'm out hiking or camping, like I said, I take water with me. I prepare ahead, but I also prepare for the chance that I might end up being without that water that I brought with me. Maybe I'll run out. Maybe if I'm out hiking or camping and I'm forced to stay longer, I want to be able to purify water. So in my pack, I usually have a small container like this that has a couple things in it, and those include a that was my phone, sorry. A filter, a small filter for Sawyer. This one is just you can hook in line, with a little tube or a hose, and you can suck water out of a lake or creek and drink directly through the filter. You can use this. There's a small, tiny little bladder in here that you can fill up and then just kind of squeeze through the filter as well. Or you can use this in line with a bladder, say in a Camelback or something. So I always carry this with me. Something else I always carry in this little bag for water is just some purification tablets. And these, I think, treat up to about 25 quarts. And it takes a little longer, and you can add this to water. You can also boil your water, of course. It is another precaution to make sure your water is fairly clean for drinking and cooking. So I keep this with me. Never had to use it, but it's just kind of a good thing to have. If you're really out there for a while and you're gonna have to use something like this. Something else that I picked up though is a gallon bag or bladder and a filter, and this just uses gravity. You fill this up with water from a creek or a stream or a pond, and it may not be clean water, a little sketchy, maybe you're not sure of, so you fill this up and run it through the filter. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at this. This is from LifeStraw, and it's fairly inexpensive, and it includes a bag or a bladder with a filter, let's see, and then I believe, let's see, that might be it, the gravity bag with hose, filter, and then a backwashing syringe. So let's just take a quick look at it. All right, the LifeStraw filter is pretty simple, straightforward, not a lot of parts, really easy to use. And let's just talk about the filtration system, or how well it works. It's a two-stage filter. The first stage is the microbiological filter, which removes 99.99% of bacteria, like E. coli, 99.99% of parasites, and 99.999% of microplastics. And it filters about 2,000 liters, which is about 500 gallons. And then it also has the stage 2, which is activated carbon capsule. Reduces chlorine, improves taste and reduces bad odor, reduces lead, other heavy metals, and filters 100 liters, which is about 25 gallons. So you've got the carbon filter is replaceable. It's pretty compact, and basically what you get is a little instruction manual booklet. You get a gallon bag, or bladder, I guess you could call it, but it holds about a gallon of water. Has an open top, so you can scoop water out of whatever your source, a lake, a creek, a pond, wherever you're getting your water that you want to filter. You can open it up, scoop it out, fill it up. Then you can roll this up and connect the ends of this, and you've got a strap that you can strap over a tree or a branch, and then back into this end and just hang it there, and then let gravity feed the water through the bottom, where you'll have a hose hooked up. It snaps in right into that, and then on the other end of the hose you would attach your filter. The filter, you can see where you would attach the hose. On the other end of that is a cap, and that's where your water would come out of, through gravity fed. You can also undo this and or actually on this end I believe it is, but one of the ends you can screw a plastic bottle into it if you wanted to, and just fill that bottle up. But otherwise you can just let gravity feed the clean water through into a container. Whatever you say you're going to do some cooking, you can let that fill up, just kind of drip through or flow through based on just gravity. So really a simple process, simple, easy to carry item, keep in your vehicle, keep in your backpack, your camp gear, your house, anywhere where you want to have a little extra, another filtration system. It does come with a syringe as well, and this is used to clean it, backwash it. You just basically are forcing water back through the opposite direction through your filter, and that forces whatever impurities the filters have captured. All right, but as I was saying, forces the impurities out of the filter just to clean it. My camera for some reason decided to stop recording, and I had to hit the record again. GoPro, what can you say? So anyway, backwash with clean water only, not for medical use, and this is included with these type of filters. You can use this also without the bag or the bladder. Just put it in the water and suck water through, to say if you wanted just a quick drink in your hiking or something, and you don't want to take the time to filter a gallon or more of water, just want to sip, you can use just the filter into whatever your water is. So this is just kind of one of those things that I like to have a couple of sources for water, a couple of ways to purify or clean water, and it's just something good to have these days. No matter where you are, what you're doing, you can't really always rely on the government or on the city water. If it becomes contaminated, you never know how long it will take. We've seen this around the country with, lead in the water, or where the water becomes just unsafe to drink. So it's good to have your own source, your own way of cleaning and purifying water. It's just something that we all have to have in our lives. You can't avoid that for very long. So I hope this is helpful, and I'll leave a link below, where you can buy this. I did get this one off of Amazon, and so I'll put a link down, and yes, I am an affiliate, and might get a little bit of money, although not much from Amazon. But anyway, just hope this is helpful. I hope you're doing well. Be safe and be prepared.